I've been there. I used to tell myself, hey, I want to try every drug. I never thought I'd be making the video, hey guys, how to stop doing drugs, you know? Hey guys, welcome back to Jediah's room. It's your girl Jediah. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to stop smoking weed. So as you guys know, if you watch my testimony video, I used to be addicted to drugs. I used to be a drug addict. And it's weird saying that out of my mouth, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. That's what it was. So I just hope that this video reaches other people who want to stop smoking weed, who want to stop using drugs. This is specifically for weed, but I think it does cover all aspects of drug addiction if you apply it that way. So the first thing is you actually really have to want it. You can't just say, hey, I want to stop smoking weed, but then not actually want it. Because I've been at that stage in my life where it's I want to stop, I want to stop, I want to stop. But I didn't really want to stop, So you have to really want it. You have to want the change, because just like anything else in this world, if you do not want it, you won't get it. You got to actually work for what you want. You got to realize this is not going to be something I can just wake up one day and just stop smoking weed. You have to prepare mentally, physically, spiritually for this journey. And you just have to know that you can do it. You have to really, really want it. The second thing is, don't listen to the devil. His voice can come in many forms: family, friends, even your own voice in your head saying that you cannot do it and you'll always be smoking. That's not true. If you want it, you can get it. Not to sound like a motivational speaker or anything, but I literally used to be wanting to stop, and I used to be telling all my friends okay, yeah, this is my last time smoking. This is my last time smoking. And I had friends that would be posting trying to joke around about it, okay, this is always your last time smoking. I wasn't putting the action behind my words. I wanted to stop smoking, but somehow I couldn't. It had a foothold on me. And don't listen to the devil, because he'll send family members to tell you that you won't be able to stop smoking. Oh yeah, you're a drug addict. You're not going to stop. It's going to always be, you're always going to be in that state, which is not true. You just have to kind of believe in yourself when it comes to that. The devil will try to send you nightmares, and you'll be literally, I've met so many people, including people I know close personally, including myself, that you stop smoking and then all of a sudden you're getting these nightmares, and we call it weed withdrawal. But it's the devil trying to pull you back into the weed. It's trying to pull you back into the addiction that you're trying to break free from. So they'll get nightmares and be I'm going to start back smoking again, because when I was smoking, I never had nightmares. When I was smoking, this wasn't happening to me. That wasn't happening to me. I was more relaxed. I didn't have to face my problems. You were going around, but you weren't actually dealing with it. You were just numbing it. You're drugging the pain, and now you have to actually deal with it, So don't listen to the devil. You can do it, if you really want to do this. Number 3, find something to do. Keep yourself busy. Find a hobby. Do art. Do music. Do something. Fall back in love with the old you before you got wrapped up in the drugs, before you got wrapped up in the things that were of the world, things that were not for you. For me, I use poetry and art, but for others, it could be running or going to the gym or playing basketball, just something to keep you busy. Because you know what they say, idle hands lead to the devil's work. And just keep yourself not having idle hands. The hardest time will probably be in the night when it's not really much you could do. You can't be laying down trying to fall asleep playing basketball, so it's just keeping that in your mind, always doing something. I used to cope so bad with things. You just have to find a good way to cope. And my coping turned out to be poetry and art. And before that though, it just everything was just weed. I used to just cope with the weed. And I would back in my lean days, when I used to drink lean, it was lean and it was weed and it was just all these other things. So I know it's going to sound okay, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about, but I'm not a person from the outside looking in. Remember, I've been in this situation before. I've been there. I used to tell myself, hey, I want to try every drug. I never thought I'd be making the video, hey guys, how to stop doing drugs. Number 4, do not replace the addiction. Many people stop smoking weed and then they turn to nicotine, they turn to vapes. That is probably one of the worst things you can do, because you're going to replace that addiction with another addiction. And that addiction is, you're going to tell yourself wow, the weed, this vape isn't getting me what I want to get. You're going to want to go back to the weed. This vape is not getting me high, and then you'll be hitting the vape. One, it's not healthy. There's 10 packs of cigarettes in a vape. I don't know how much packs of cigarettes, but it's not healthy for you. You can do it without replacing the addiction. Don't turn to alcohol either, especially if you have a problem with that. Don't turn to something where it's okay, yeah, that's going to be another problem that I'm going to have to break out of. Don't break out of one problem, jump into another problem. Break out of the problem, set it free in the name of Jesus. Bye. Like, you don't need it in your life. Number 5, don't surround yourself with people who are smoking. Don't surround yourself with people that are smoking at all. Don't surround yourself with people who are drug abusing or getting into that type of nightlife or that lifestyle. Like, I've been there. Remember, you are the company that you keep. They say that if your friends are 5 rich people, you'll be the 6th one. If your friends are 5 brokies, you'll be the 6th one. Like, you are the company you keep. You are your friend group. You are your circle. You are your inner circle. Like, literally, like, as soon as I stopped smoking, all my close friends, mind you, their quotes, close friends, were not my close friends anymore. We stopped hanging out. We would talk occasionally, but it wasn't what it was before. Like, it was a close knit. And I promise you, I used to only smoke so long because I used to be like, yeah, like smoking gives me that community that I have. But you can find that community elsewhere within your hobbies. Like, you just got to find yourself first. Remember the company that you're keeping. Like, ask yourself, is this friend going to benefit my journey? Is this friend going to benefit where I want to be in life? Is this friend going to be with me at the top? Is this person going to be there with me? If the answer is no, then the answer is no. Like, don't try to keep people on. I used to have that problem where I want to hold on to people because I love them and X, Y, and Z. And it's just no. Don't do it. It's not good for you. You got to think about yourself in a moment like this, because when you smoke or when you do drugs, you're not harming anybody else's future. You're harming your future. Number 6, whenever you feel like smoking, pray. If you feel like smoking and you really feel like really, really, really bad, like just really bad, you pray about it. Like, it isn't an easy battle, and you aren't going to win without God. I remember, like, I still battle with the thoughts now, and I haven't been smoking for almost 2 years. You know, like, I still battle, like, okay, yeah, like like, you know, like I'll see people around me smoking and be like, damn, like, like, should I tell them, pass me that? Should I hit that? Like, I won't fall back into sin. I won't fall back into the addiction. I'll just smoke it this one time. And that's what the devil wants you to believe, which is why so many people start smoking, decide to stop, and then they start back again, because it's like, oh, like that was 2 years ago. I stopped smoking 2 years ago. I was battling with addiction then. Like, now I'm good. Now I can smoke and know that I'm not addicted. Like, no, if you battle with it before, don't jump back into it. Don't do it socially. Don't do it one time. Like, no, it's not good for you. I remember this one time I was babysitting for somebody, and I was looking for something, and it was in the cabinet, and I went into the cabinet to get like regular pain medication, and I seen that they had Oxy, and I closed the cupboard, and I sat there. I went back to work, and then I just kept thinking about it. Like, damn, there's Oxy in the cupboard. There's Oxy in the cabinet right now. Like, like, you could go take that. You could go take 2, or you could take a couple, and you could get high. And like, it's not weed, and you're not addicted to Oxy or anything, but like, you could go get that, and you could go get that. And I sat there, and I promise you, as there is a God above, I sat there and I was like, Jesus Christ, help me. Not even a minute later, the parents came home. And it's like, because God won't give you too much that you can't, He won't give you more than you can bear. So it's like, call on God when you need God. Like, when you need it, call on God, because I promise you He's going to be there for you. It may not seem like it all the time, but I promise you He's going to be there for you when you need you. Because the devil will try to tempt you, but God is your shield and your buckler. God will protect us. So the last one is, remember why you're on this journey of sobriety. Remember why this is what you're aiming for. Remember why this is what you want to do. Remember why. For me, it was the lifestyle I was living. Like, it just wasn't a good lifestyle. It wasn't one to glorify God. It wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. I was slacking off. I was disappointing everybody that I knew. I was a disgrace to my family. Remember why you're on the journey. You have to ground yourself. You have to write it down on a piece of paper, write it down on your whiteboard, write it down somewhere, so you remember why it is you're doing what you're doing, why you have to have that strong willpower, why you have to ground yourself, why you have to stop smoking. Write it down. Remember it. Tattoo it damn near if you have to. And I'm not saying that literally, but you know what I mean. Just ground yourself. So to go back over the points: 1, you have to really want it. 2, do not listen to the devil. 3, find something to do. 4, don't replace your addiction with another addiction. 5, don't surround yourself with bad company. 6, whenever you feel like smoking, pray. 7, ground yourself. Now that is what helped me. These are just my tips. It's not good for you. You might sit there and tell yourself, like, yeah, no, weed is helping me. It's helping me with mental illness. It's helping me with my pain in my body. Like, remember, why weed is so bad is not because it's a drug. It's because we idolize it. The glory that we give weed, we should be giving to God. I remember this one time I'm at the optometrist and they're checking my eyes. And this was in like the COVID lockdown or whatever. And the doctor's like, oh, your eyesight gotten a little better. Like, your prescription like changed. Like, it's better. And before I say thank you, God, or oh, that's because of God, mind you, I be praying for God to like fix my eyesight. I go, it's the weed. You hear it? Like, I'm giving the glory to the weed that my eyes are healed, you know? So just remember, guys, you have to really want it. It can change your life around. Stopping this one bad habit, this one addiction could really change your life around. I'm living proof of that. Share this with your friend group. Share this with your friend group. If you have a smoking group, share this with your smoking group. You want better for them too. They might laugh at you, but want better for them too. Just all you can do is pray for them. So thank you for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure and hit the post notification bell so you can know when I drop again. If you haven't watched my testimony video, I'm going to put the link in the bio so you can go watch that, because I feel like it can inspire some people to change their lives around. So thank you for watching my video.
You got the opposition scheming. So you love me back, thought it was real, but I was dreaming. I tell me you love me if you know that you ain't mean it.